Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Evangel Field. After the Lady Evangels take care of business this afternoon by a 10-1 victory. Now here in the press box, we have head coach Evan Dressel. Evan, can you assess your performance this day and how your ladies did on the field?
Yeah, I told the girls before the game kind of what we were aiming to do was keep possession of the ball and put money in the bank for the second half and try to make them work a little bit defensively, and hopefully making them work like that would get us goals in the end. And I didn't expect 10 goals, but anytime you can get that, you'll take it. So proud of them today. I think we struggled with the things you would think you would struggle with at this point, like fitness and some decision making here and there, but overall could be happier with our performance.
Yeah, in the second half, you guys came away firing on all cylinders. I'm wondering now, like going into your third game now, 2-0 on the season, what can you collect from this game going forward as you guys go along into the season early here on?
Yeah, I think with our style of play and the way we like to keep the ball, I think some of our new players are coming along in the possession side of things. I think today was good to get a good game and get them a lot of touches. So I kind of expect that to keep getting better. And then like Liz Lozano, if she can keep averaging 4 goals a game, that would be amazing. But you know, we also were missing a few players today that are impact players for us as well. So just kind of excited about where we're at right now in the process. It's still early, but I think we're a little bit ahead of schedule on a lot of things for me. And I think this next game with Arizona Christian is going to be a good test for us in a week and a half. So we have a week and a half to kind of figure out a couple things tactically. And once we do that, we're going to be even better, I feel like. But we're exactly where we want to be right now, for sure.
Yeah, and I was going to talk to you today. I know we had a lot of goals that happened along, but can you talk about your back line and how they worked today, how good they performed?
Yeah, well, we only have from the starting back four this game, there was only one starter from last year, and that's Brooklyn. So 3 new girls, but they're all from Seminole State. They've all played together. I think, you know, just kind of getting used to how Brooke plays and how we play was good for Aubrey and Dixie and Canesa back there. And then Paula Camacho coming in the second half and filling in for us back there, I thought was amazing. Her energy getting up the field and defending, and I think she was in on a couple goals, or at least had some touches that led to a couple goals. So, and then there was a couple counterattacks that the other team had that I thought we stalled well and defended well and gave our midfielders time to get back. So overall, I was happy with it. Obviously, we don't want to give up the 1 goal, but I think that's going to happen every now and then this stage of things. So,
yeah, tremendous performance today by your team, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.
Evan Dressel, ladies and gentlemen, head coach for the Lady Evangels. We'll have the men's game coming along here shortly. Some final stats for you for the Lady Evangels. Wanted to pass along. Shots today for MACU, 27-3 against the Eagles. 17 on goal for MACU. 10 scored. For the Eagles, 3 shots on goal, 1 scored. For the keepers this afternoon, for MACU, Jennifer Stallwalt puts in a great performance, 2 saves on the day, only 1 allowed. For the Eagles, Kristen Lacan, 7 saves, 10 allowed. Corners, Lady Evangels had the advantage, 5-2. Fouls, Mid-America 9 to the Eagles 6. Goal scorers on the day. In the 17th minute was Kelsey Henry with a tremendous shot from 30 yards out into the top right corner for the Lady Evangels to take a 1-0 advantage. Then in the 29th minute, Liz Lozano gets on the score sheet. The first of her 5 goals on the day. Tremendous work inside the box, gets past the keeper and slides it right in. Then the Eagles get on the score sheet with their first goal from Gianna Peng Abbas in the 37th minute to put the score at 2-1. The Lady Evangels go into halftime with a 2-1 score. And right at the second half, the Lady Evangels put it on to the Eagles with the first score in the second half. With her second goal of the day, Liz Lozano, in the 51st minute. Then after a few more minutes into the 53rd was Liz Lozano again for her hat trick. Then in the 55th minute was Kylie Gibson with her first goal of the day to put the Lady Evangels up 5-1. The next goal came courtesy of Veronica Lopez Cordero, who sent a left-footed shot first time into the left-hand corner past the keeper for a 6-1 advantage. Then going into the 76th minute, Paola Camacho gets on the board for a 7-1 advantage. Then next up is Liz Lozano with her 4th goal at the 80th minute, followed by Lozano again in the 87th minute to put the Lady Evangels up 9-1. Then the final goal, collected by Veronica Lopez Cordero to get her second goal of the day. And the Lady Evangels closed it out 10-1, putting them 2-0 on the season. Next up on the schedule is Arizona Christian. We'll take a timeout. We'll have the men's game starting up here shortly. We'll give you the starting 11s on each side. You're listening to MACU Evangel Soccer on MACUathletics.com. We welcome you back once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Shepard on the call this afternoon for the Evangels, as the men's team will take on Texas A&M-Texarkana. The starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles. In goal, a junior out of Murphy, Texas, number 0, Jonathan Fitter. Freshman number 2, Costas Heckman. A junior out of Mount Pleasant, Texas, playing right wing, number 4, Brian Bautista. In defense, a freshman out of Louisville, Mississippi, number 5, Keshawn Harris. Freshman number 6, Quentin Phineas Pop. In midfield, a senior out of Fort Worth, Texas, number 8, Dylan Beck. At forward, a freshman out of Edmond, Oklahoma, number 9, Josh Bakari. At forward, a senior out of Fort Worth, Texas, number 10, Austin Beck. In midfield, a freshman out of Texarkana, Texas, number 11, Dylan Williams. Along the back line at center back, a sophomore out of Aberdeen, Scotland, number 15, Taylor Chapman. And in midfield, a senior out of Spain, number 24, Javier Burdeo. The starting 11 for the Evangels. In goal, a senior out of Bogota, Colombia, number 00, Juan Seidel. In defense, a senior out of Italy, number 3, Andri Copa. Along the back line, a senior out of Jamaica, number 4, Jude Johnson, as we are underway this afternoon. Defenseman number 5, Simon Weischerman. Midfield number 6, Hector Vallis. Number 7, Juan Caesar. Evangels coming forward into the box now. Shot on goal. And in for the Evangels. An early goal for number 16, Rodrigo Albuquerque. The Evangels got the goal in before I could announce his name. Rodrigo Albuquerque with the goal to put the Evangels 1-0 on top early this afternoon.
And the first goal of the season scored for the Evangels is by number 16, Rodrigo Albuquerque.
The rest of the lineup, hopefully I can get it in before they score another one. Sent forward out of bounds by the Eagles. The Juan Caesar, number 7, a junior out of Spain. Forward, number 12, Dante Luz out of Brazil. In midfield, out of Brazil, number 14, Bruno Sperandio. At forward, a junior out of Brazil. And today's first goal scored, number 16, Rodrigo Albuquerque. In midfield, sophomore out of Ontario, Canada, number 20, Mandela Singh Sharp. And in midfield, senior out of Gainesville, Georgia, number 21, Carlos Castron. The head coach in his second season is Mitch Sowerby. Inside the 6-yard box, saved there by the keeper. Seidel with a great sliding save, offsides on the play. Kick to the Evangels. Now returning to action. Foul on the play by the Eagles. Free kick to the Evangels. Along the right wing now is Washerman. Send along the touch line out for an Eagles throw. Now into the box, intercepted there from Johnson. Great play there. Now out for a throw-in to MACU. One 0 our score. 4 minutes into the game. 2 minutes in, the goal scorer, number 16, Rodrigo Albuquerque. Now into the middle third. Albuquerque takes a great spin move, tackle on the play along the back line, out for a MACU throw-in. Into the midfield goes Sing Sharp. Out to the right wing goes number 12, Luz. Out to Castron. Out to Sperandio. Along the byline and out for an Eagles goal kick. Back to action, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the technical difficulties there, but we are back. Just before we got back, Sperandio got inside the box, saved from the keeper, Fitter. Close play right there for the Evangels. Now back in midfield. Castrejón. Inside the box goes Albuquerque. He goes down. Asking for a penalty, doesn't get it. Goes out for an Eagles goal kick. Out to the left now for the Eagles, number 5, Harris. Makes a good play. Sends it forward. Out of the way, out of bounds by Valles for an Eagles throw. Throw-in goes into the box, sent cross. Great work there by Copa to clear their lines. Now Phineas Pop goes to his back line. Receives it back. Now along the right side, driving. Number 11, Williams, sends it inside to number 10, Beck, who can't collect and taken away from the Evangels. Play goes out of bounds for a MACU throw-in. 1-0 our score. Into the 14th minute of play. Now along the right side goes Sing Sharp. Correction, Castrejón. Out to Albuquerque. Off of him from Bakari, who collects and sends it along. Intercepted from Castrejón. Sends Castrejón along inside to cross. The shot. Saved. Valles with the shot on goal. Fitter collects. Great movement there along the attacking third from the Evangels. Now along the right side goes Bautista. Now to center back Harris. Sends the long ball to Williams, out of play. MACU throw in. Throw-in comes in. Now back to Copa, who sends a long ball out to midfield to Albuquerque with great technical ability on the stop there. Sliding tackle from the Eagles. Number 8, Beck. But number 12, Luz, collects. Now goes back to the Eagles back line. Evangel's getting a lot of pressure up forward. Eagles sending a lot of long balls that are unsuccessful so far. Evangel's back line pretty solid. Now Johnson pushes forward to Luz. Out to Sperendino. Now to Castrojón. Along the right wing to Albuquerque, who is offsides. Free kick to the Eagles. Evangel's trying to keep a high line against the Eagles' attack. Long ball over the back line, goes all the way to Sedell. Sends it out to Johnson. A forward to Castrojón. Out to the left back, Copa. Great possession for the Evangels this afternoon. Foot gets on to Wischermann. Comes up a little gingerly on the play. Foul is called. That was on number 5, Harris. Free kick to the Evangels. Up forward now to Copa. Sends it back along to Johnson. Now back to the right to Wischermann. Albuquerque now, the goal scorer. To Castrojón, out to the left, to Copa. Tackle on the play. Eagles defenseman is down. That's number 4, Bautista. And he looks to be in a lot of pain on the play. The foul will be on Copa. Will be a free kick to the Eagles. Medical attention given to Bautista. Evangels got forward there pretty quick, and Copa tried to cut inside. Bautista got a foot on it, and then Copa returned and fouled Bautista and went down in a heap. One 0 our score this afternoon. Bautista collecting himself and getting up and walking slowly. We'll see if we'll need to get a substitution in for him, whether he'll walk it out. Looks like Bautista will come out here for a little bit. Don't think there will be a sub. And it does look like there will be a sub for Bautista. That's number 18, Luis Torres, for the Eagles. Free kick send along. The right side. Headed out by Copa. Free correction. Throw in to Texarkana. Throwing now along the right. Head along by Copa. Trying to get the ball out is Castrojón. Now along the right side of the 18-yard box. Copa trying to get it. Kicks it out of play for an Eagles throw. Eagles now getting some possession in the attacking third. Trying to see if they can equalize. Headed along by Castrojón out to number 14. Sperandio gets it out of the box. Now collected by 8. Beck sends the cross. Header over the head of Austin Beck and out for a goal kick to the Evangels. MACU able to collect themselves on that attack for the Eagles. Probably their best possession inside the attacking third so far this match. Headed out of bounds by the Eagles. MACU throw in. A beautiful afternoon today at Evangel Field. Not a cloud in sight. Mid-80s, little gusty. Tremendous day for some soccer. MACU finally gets a ball in play for Luz to throw in. Gets along the right wing. Albuquerque collects, drives along the 18-yard box, goes inside, goes down, and out of play for a MACU corner. Tremendous run there by Rodrigo Albuquerque. And it looks like Sing Sharp will go along to the corner. Ref blows his whistle to check something with the linesman.
Do we signal or just...
Trying to get a clarification with the linesman. Whistle blown. Corner coming. Out swinging. Missed along. Out to the touchline. Out for a MACU throw in. Corner set along. No one was there to get a touch on it. Goes all the way out for a MACU throw in. Now Rodrigo Albuquerque sends it to Copa. Goes all the way out to the back line to Vishaman. Vishaman sends Luz on the right wing. Now back to midfield. Tremendous ability there from number 20, Sing Sharp, to get past the defender. Eagles now get possession. Sends Harris along to the left wing. Cuts inside. Great play there by number 12, Dante Luz of MACU. Sends Valles up. Now to Albuquerque. To Castrojón. Castrojón back to Albuquerque. Cuts to the right. Right along the wing, trying to figure out where to go. Goes along the right, gets inside the box, sends the cross and in! Luan Cesar. Tremendous play there by Albuquerque to drive against the left back into the box and Cesar is right there to slot it right in for a 2-0 advantage to the Evangels.
And that MACU goal is scored by Luan Cesar.
Into the 23rd minute, Luan Cesar with the goal. MACU up 2-0. Rodrigo Albuquerque now with the first goal of the day. And also an assist to Tote. Eagles send a long ball forward. Out for a goal kick is Sedell. Sedell coming out front. Dangerous pass along the middle. Eagles unfortunate to grab that right there. Take advantage from the sloppy play out of the back. Albuquerque now to Vishman. Vishman sends it forward to Spurrendio. Spurrendio gets it back. Send it along. Keeper slides and collects. Out of the running Dante Luz. Great movement there up front from the Evangels. Kick goes all the way to the back, out to Sedell. Sends along the right to Vishman. Eagles trying to send pressure along the back. Ball gets out to Johnson now. Sends Copa along. Copa back to the middle to Castrejón. Ball comes out to Vishman, going forward along the middle third. Spurrendio now. Tries to send Vishman along. Vishman with the cross goes past Cesar. Albuquerque collects. Shot off the line from the defenseman. Albuquerque almost with his second goal. The defenseman right along the line sends the ball out. And that was a close one. Now out to the Eagles on the left. Long ball sent forward. Sedell gives the touch. And out to Vishman. Albuquerque almost on the score sheet again with his second goal. But the Eagles clear their lines. Cesar goes down inside the box. No penalty. Eagles up now. Out of play. Throw in to the Evangels. Substitution now for MACU.
7-13
Nikola Durjic, number 13, coming on for the Evangels. Coming off is number 6, Hector Valles. Throw in now to Sing Sharp. Sharp goes back to Johnson. All the way back to Sedell. To 2-0 our score. Through 27 minutes of play. Evangels trying to add on here. Castrejón sends it along the left. Johnson sends it forward now. Long pass into the box. Durjic now to Copa. Copa goes to Albuquerque. Good tackle there by the Eagles to get it out. Johnson comes forward and snags it. Pushes up. Goes past the defender. Sends in the cross. And hit out for an Evangel throw-in. Great play along there by Johnson to get past the defender. Copa sends the ball into the box, headed away. Johnson now sends it up to Copa. Copa intercepted by the Eagles. Now here come the Eagles coming forward. Siddell comes off his lines and collects inside the box to a running Heckman. The touch there just a little too heavy for the Eagles. And Siddell was quick to come off his lines and grab it. Now back to Johnson. Dribbles through the whole midfield, comes forward, sends the long ball to number 14. Spurrendio gets blocked from the Eagles defender, collects it back. Spurrendio out to Castrojón. Great run there by Spurrendio, just blocked away by the Eagles inside the box. Now Vishman goes out to the left to Johnson. Johnson sends it up to Cesar. Cesar tries to get a little pass past the defender to no success. Slides the ball. Shot saved by Fitter on Spurrendio. Spurrendio got loose inside the box. 1v1. Shoots it low, and Fitter was right there to save. Dangerously close there, as the Evangels almost took a 3-0 advantage. Now back to Vishman. To Sing Sharp. Now into the attacking third. Pass along. Saved. Kicked out to the left. Albuquerque collects it. Goes inside the box. Kicked out. Copa out with the pass and then offsides. Looks like Luz was the one who was just a tad off there, as Copa tries to slide along to him. Two 0 our score now. Coming into the 32nd minute of today's match. Back inside the box is Johnson. Out to Vishman. Out to the middle third goes Spurrendio. Taken away by the Eagles. Sent forward, number 20, Rosas, along the left wing. And just goes out for a MACU throw-in. Quick throw-in now from Vishman. Sends it back to the left into the corner for Johnson, who just gets there before the ball goes past the byline. Now the Eagles out front. Foul on the play by Sing Sharp. Sing Sharp has to be careful there as he's on a caution. and does not want to be sent off and send MACU down to 10 men. Free kick now. About 8 yards outside the 18-yard box, so about 25-yard free kick here. Looks like number 10, Austin Beck, will be taking. Wall set up, just right in front. Sends a shot, just wide for Beck. Shot just over the wall on the right side. Tried to slip it into the right corner, but just wide. And MACU gets away there with the foul. Just outside the box. Substitutions coming off now. 6 and 2 coming off for the Eagles. Number 6, Phineas Pop, and 2, Heckman. And in comes 23, Jonathan Garcia. And also 27, Oladelli. Vishman sends it along to the keeper, Siddell. Dangerous play there as he gets it out of the box. Up to Copa now. Up to Albuquerque. Albuquerque sends Spurrendio along. The keeper comes out and collects a collision along the play. Looks like everyone is all right. That was number 18, Luis Torres. Intercepted now by Cesar. Gets past the keeper. Tries to figure out where he can find someone. Crosses and out by the Eagles. Great play there by Cesar to get past the keeper. Just didn't have anyone there on the other end. Cesar now into the box for Durjic. Out of play, MACU corner. Tremendous work by the attack of MACU. And now we'll have a substitution. Number 24 for MACU. That's senior Jose Alanis coming on. Coming on is number 4. Coming off is Spurrendio. Sing Sharp sends the cross in, saved from Fitter, foul. Foul by the new sub, Alanis, on the keeper, Fitter. Goal kick to the Eagles. To nail our score still. Coming now into the 35th minute of today's match. Long ball. Now into midfield. Goes out of play. MACU throw. Copa sends it up to Cesar. Sing Sharp now. Makes a move to the left. Sends it up forward to Copa to drive. Now to Alanis. Alanis gets the cross in. No one is there. And Fitter collects easily. Play goes on right now. Cesar gets the ball. Albuquerque with a tremendous move. Slots the shot. Saved by Fitter. Just not enough power on that to get past the keeper on the left. Another save from Fitter this afternoon. Getting a lot of work in. Header back now by Vishman. Collected by Casterone. Now back to Copa. Sing Sharp. Vishman now. Sends it forward to Albuquerque. Vishman now to Luz. Luz cuts inside. Now Albuquerque. to Sing Sharp. Shot by Sing Sharp. Goes out. Eagles goal kick. Substitutions coming on for Texas A&M, Texarkana. Number 17 for the Eagles, Nathan Frischich. Coming in for 11, Dylan Williams. Long ball now. Johnson tries to get to the box and does, sends it out for an Eagles throw-in. Great work there by Johnson to run it down. Two Eagles players coming up quick to the box. Substitution now for the Eagles. Number 24 coming out. That's Burdeo. And on is number 26, Vicente Garcia. Throw in now. Goes out of play. Throw to the Eagles. Johnson heads it out of the box. Alanis gets it. Fouled. Foul from him. Free kick to Texarkana. Ball is right along the touch line, about 30 yards out. Looks like number 9 or 8 sends it into the box. Goes out of play for a MACU goal kick. Number 15 was right there, Taylor Chapman. Just a touch too heavy from Dylan Beck. Dangerous cross in there for the Evangels. Get away with it. And now substitution for the Eagles. 10 comes off. That's Austin Beck, who just took. And number 13, Patrick Cowley, now comes on in the midfield for Texarkana. Fishman now sends it up. Castrohone now. Sliding tackle from Torres. Great play. Castrohone sends it along into the box and out by Chapman. Great technical ability there by Castrohone to get forward past the defender, send a ball along to the box. Chapman clears. Throw in to MACU. Albuquerque now, back to Luz. Luz goes to Cesar. Now to Durich. Eagles clear. Now back out to Sing Sharp. Sing Sharp goes to Cesar. Just a touch too heavy. And now for a goal kick. To nail our score to the Evangels this afternoon. Now coming up into the 42nd minute. Long ball goes all the way to the back to Vishman, who clears. Now for an Eagles throw in. Torres, long ball into the box. Cleared by Copa. 17 Frischich was right there and just missed. Great work there by Copa. Intercepted by Frischich, who gets into the box and shoots high and wide. MACU now. Johnson inside to Castrojón. Now along to Albuquerque. Goes back to Wiesman. Now into the middle third. Great play there by Luz. Sends it along. Cleared. Out for a MACU throw. Luz now sends the ball up forward. Headed along and cleared. Out to midfield. Goes Castrojón. Long ball by the Eagles. Out past the byline for a goal kick. Wiesman now goes to Luz. Wiesman to Sing Sharp. Now to the left to Johnson. Sing Sharp. Sloppy pass there. Intercepted back by Sing Sharp. Great work to get the advantage back. Now to Albuquerque. Sends it along on the run is Durjic. And looks like the ball goes out of play for an Eagles throw. Ball comes along to the right now for the Eagles on the attack. Number 18, Torres, tries to get past Alanis and is fouled by Alanis. Coming up now to the 45th minute. Looks like we have a player down, and that's Albuquerque. Looks like he has some cramps. An Eagles player is helping him stretch his leg out. Today's first goal scorer now down. It is a pretty warm day this afternoon. We have seen quite a few cramps going on, especially early in the season, and with it being pretty warm out. Albuquerque gets stretched out by the trainer and is now back up. He'll be subbed off now. Number 15, Seth Liddell for the Evangels, coming on for Albuquerque to try to close out this half as the Evangels have a 2-0 score. Long ball sent into the box. Headed there by number 23, Garcia. Over the goal and out for a goal kick. That was a dangerous long ball sent right into the box. Garcia was not marked. Gets a header on it and just goes over goal. MACU now trying to see out this half. Headed back out to Castrojón.
9, 8, 7,
Liddell now.
6, 5,
And we are coming up on the first half whistle for this afternoon.
1.
There's the whistle. And your first half score, MACU 2, Texas A&M-Texarkana 0.
Christian 2, Texas A&M-Texarkana 0.
We will take a break, and we will have our first half stats for you. Once again, MACU with a 2-0 advantage going into the second half. Stay with us. You're listening to MACU Soccer on MACUathletics.com. Andrew Shepard back here at Evangel Field with the first half stats for MACU. The advantage started early for Mid-America. The scoring in the second minute was Rodrigo Albuquerque. Correction, that was in the first minute. Stolen away along the left side. Slots it home from 5 yards out. That was in the first minute of play with a quick score. Then, along into the 23rd minute, was Luan Cesar. It was punched out from the middle and slotted home 5 yards out on the cross from the right side of the box. It was a tremendous play by Albuquerque. Sent in the cross right to Cesar, wide open, who slots it right home for a 2-0 advantage. Now for Mid-America on the day, fouls 7-2. corners, Mid-America has the advantage there, 2-0. Shots on goal so far. Mid-America with 9 total shots, 7 on goal, 2 scored, 1 assist. For Texas A&M-Texarkana, 5 shots total, 1 shot on goal. The keepers for this afternoon, Mid-America, Juan Sedell with 1 save. Jonathan Fitter getting his work this afternoon with 4 saves. Two scored. And that's your first half stats for this afternoon. Once again, Mid-America with a 2-0 advantage going to the second half. We will get back to the action here shortly. You're listening to MACU Soccer on MACUathletics.com. We welcome you back here to Evangel Field with the second half about to get started. Mitchell Sowerby's Evangels have the 2-0 advantage going into the second half as we are about to get underway. Luan Cesar at the center circle sends it to the back line to Johnson. Copa, long ball toward the back line. Sperandio collects it inside the box, kicked out from the Eagles. Dangerous long ball that goes right into the box. Sperandio gets it knocked away for a corner. Quick corner for the Evangels. MACU is hoping to get on the score sheet again in the first minute of a half, just like they did in the first. Outswinging corner, kicked high, out of play for another MACU corner. Short corner now, outswinging to Sing Sharp, missed along there and collected by the keeper. Number 99, Sergio Morales, the new goalkeeper for Texarkana. Sergio Morales, number 99. Into the midfield now. Sing Sharp passes out to Sperandio. Sperandio loses it. Shirt grab on the Eagles. Foul. Eagles free kick. Sperandio gives a little shirt tug to slow down the midfielder. Ball goes out to the left for an Eagles throw. Foul on the play. Sing Sharp was right there. So far for the Evangels, the keys to Mitchell Sowerby that he had before the game are coming to fruition. MACU has been dictating the tempo of the game, and they're staying pretty organized along the back as well. Only 3 shots allowed by the back line of MACU so far throughout the game. Copa sends it forward. Out to Garcia for the Eagles, who loses it to Albuquerque. Fouled right there. Albuquerque goes down. Garcia with the foul for the Eagles. Now along the right goes Sperandio, loses it. Eagles on the run. In transition, now into the box, goes Patrick Cowley. Off Vishaman for an Eagles corner. Number 23, Jonathan Garcia. Stoppage of play. Looks like things weren't ready yet. Officials have to talk between Sing Sharp and number 27, Oladelli of the Eagles, getting into it. Garcia will take the corner in swinging. Sends it along, no one there. Collected by number 8, Dylan Beck, makes a move inside. Swings it all the way to the left and Garcia can't get to it. MACU throw in. Eagles gaining possession so far, most of it during the start of the second half. Trying to get back into it. Sent along to the left wing is Copa. Down to the center is Cesar. Trying to get away from 29, Droke. Sends along into the box to Albuquerque. Sent out by the defenseman, long ball. Into the defensive third of MACU. Johnson collects it on the left, sends it forward. Spurandio gets it back, makes a move. Is fouled. Fouled by number 4, Bautista on the play. Free kick to the Evangels. Seeing Sharp now. Out to Luz. Sends it back to Vistaman. Albuquerque. Great turn. Spins it back. Has a knock on the play and goes down. Play is sent along going forward. Now to the left is Spurandio. Tries to send it in. The cross doesn't come. Copa now. Tackle on the play. Albuquerque shoots. Wide for a goal kick. (2-0) our score into the 53rd minute. Along the left now, throwing from the Eagles. Sloppy throw in and goes to MACU. Luz to take. Goes into Valles and is fouled. Quick free kick from Valles. Sends it forward. Gets back to Albuquerque. Albuquerque back to Valles. Slots it to Spurandio, who is offsides. Spurandio on a great run along the middle right there is just offsides. He did get it in to the net, but the flag did come up. Long ball now. Headed away by Vistaman. Castrojon. Now to Copa. Copa back to the keeper. Sedell. Out to the right back. Vistaman. Sends a long ball, but is taken away. Now gained back by Sing Sharp. Back line for MACU staying pretty composed this afternoon. Not giving away too many balls along their defensive third. Into midfield now. Eagles gain possession. Goes out to Beck. Sends a long ball up. Eastman is right there. Gets past the defender. Sends it up to Albuquerque. Sing Sharp. Up to the Eagles, who have a bad header and giveaway. Valles tries to send along a runner to no avail. Now along the left wing for the Eagles. The cross comes into the box, missed by Johnson. Sent out by Copa. Albuquerque gains control, tries to get past the defender, and does not. Back to the keeper Morales, out to the right wing. Sent along, intercepted there from Castrojon for MACU. Back to Johnson. Gets back to the keeper, Sedell. Beastman, who has had a really solid game so far along the back line. Long ball sent in, headed back. Eagles collect there by number 29, Droke. Sends it up to number 4, Bautista, who puts it out of play. Throw in to MACU. Copa now tries to get into Spurandillo. Takes away. Spurandillo gets a deflection. Seeing Sharp collects it along midfield. Back to Johnson. Castrojón now to the left wing to Copa. Now to Cesar. Sends Copa along. Left side of the box. Gets the cross in to Albuquerque and scores! Rodrigo Albuquerque from Endry Copa. And the Evangels take a 3-0 lead. Tremendous play there along the left wing. Great run by Copa. Finds Albuquerque. And Albuquerque slots it away for his brace. Second of the game for Albuquerque.
And that MACU goal scored by number 16, Rodrigo Albuquerque.
Tremendous work from the Evangels in this second half to put them on top. 3-0. Valles now in midfield. Tries to send Luz along. Wiesman. Back to Sidell. Playing along the back now to Johnson. To Castrojón. Castrojón, safe pass out to Wiesman. Sends Albuquerque, fouled on the play. Looks like we will have a booking now. It's going to be number 8, Dylan Beck, with the yellow card. And the foul on Albuquerque. There, free kick to Mid-America. '58th minute now in today's contest. Out to the left goes Johnson. Wiesman now, long ball to the left side to Copa, chests it back to Valles. Valles goes to Castrojón. Tries to get it to Copa. Copa can't get it back to Castrojón. And an Eagles throw it. Substitutions now. Looks like we will have 2 substitutions for the Eagles. Number 15 for the Eagles is Taylor Chapman. And also 31, Landon Butler coming on. For MACU, the substitution, number 13, Nikola Durjic, coming into the midfield. Throw in from the Eagles, headed along. Up to Albuquerque, now on the brace. Copa goes back to Rodrigo. Foul on the play. 17, Fricic. Fouling Albuquerque. Free kick for the Evangels. It's about 35 yards out on the left wing. Copa will have the honors. Tries to get a quick pass in. Looks like the referee wasn't ready yet, so they will send it back. Copa will try again. Free kick comes in low. Knocked away by the Eagles. Sent out. Line's cleared there. Wiesman loses it to 17. Fricic gains control. Sliding tackle there from 33. Perez. Sing Sharp gains control. Now to the back line with Johnson, Castrahone. Now Johnson tries to send it forward to Durcic. Eagles gain control. Headed back by Copa. Johnson with the header. Sent up to midfield. One there by Durcic. Great play. Castrahone sending things forward. Copa is along the left right there. Tries to get it to him, and it's too far. Too heavy there from Castrahone, who had Copa wide open on the left. Just a little too strong. Goal kick out of the back for the Eagles. Sends it up forward to Victor Perez. Long ball. Won by Wiesman. Johnson is down at the center circle, just outside of it. Not sure what happened right there. Did not see the play. Looks like he may have been hit along the head. Johnson is down. He's been a tremendous part of the Evangels back line so far this afternoon. Clean sheet so far for the MACU defense.
Yeah, I get disappointed when they wear their darn jerseys, but the stinking official said, wear your jerseys until you get in.
Looking like Johnson just trying to shake off the cobwebs, grabbing at his nose. Hopefully there's nothing wrong right there.
Line change. Holy moly. Okay, let me write down here. Alright, it might just be 3.
And Johnson
Well, 2 is standing
will go along with the trainer
hanging on.
to the bench, and we'll get a sub on for him.
Coming in, Mid-America.
That's number 18, Edward Alderson, out of London.
It'll be 4 subs for
He will go along the right side of the back line.
One of them is 2. That's all I got. And I guess what? They're going to have to wait until the next dead ball, right? They can't sub on this one.
Wiesman now will now move to the left side of the line, back line, as Alderson goes to the right. Now a forward to the attacking third. Copa sends along Blankenship along the left. Pirouette by 17, Fricic to get around Albuquerque. Foul on the play from Copa, and the official giving a talk to Copa. Free kick to the Eagles.
Did they just add another one in there?
And it looks like along the left, Albuquerque is down hurt, and he is dealing with some more cramps like he did in the first half.
Your boy's got 25 on his
And the ref is calling in a sub
for the sub.
for Rodrigo Albuquerque. Trainer coming on to take a look at Albuquerque.
Did he just come in or no? Oh no, he's just. I was gonna say I saw.
Trying to stretch his leg out and get those cramps taken care of. 3-0 our score this afternoon. person down right now, Albuquerque, with a brace. And it looks like Texarkana will be having a line change with quite a few subs coming on now after Albuquerque is taken care of.
Yeah, 6 subs now.
See if I can see some numbers through those pullovers. Can you with those powerful binoculars? I can.
Mitchell Sowerby, one of his key players for this season, as he mentioned to me this afternoon, is down and receiving some medical attention. Coach Sowerby said he'll be one of the key players of the season, looking for lots of goals, which so far has been accomplished. Assist, that has happened as well. 1 assist this afternoon, along with his 2 goals, and also with his creativity. Now Albuquerque being helped off by the trainer, and another player for MACU. Now back to action. Free kick for the Eagles. Long ball set along. Headed by Copa. Now going forward is Spurrendio. Now along the midfield goes Luz. Luz goes to Copa. Copa cuts inside, and he is off. Linesman's flag has been drawn. Offsides, free kick to the Eagles. Great transition there for the Evangels, trying to get on the attack. Almost got there. Copa was just a bit offsides. Kicked along by Spurrendio. Fouled there. Number 16 for Texarkana. Castrojón now spinning around, trying to find a player. Sends it forward to Luz. Luz gets it to Cesar, and the ball is kicked out for a MACU throw. Substitutions now coming in. Looks like Viesteman. Correction, Viesteman just talking to Coach Sowerby. Substitutions, line change coming on for the Eagles. 6 players subbing on now.
5 is coming in. 2 came in. After that, it's
Number 2, Heckman, and number 5, Harris.
26 left.
Just a few to name right there.
16 left.
Inside the box, shot goes high for Dirchich. Couldn't keep it down as it was bouncing right around towards his knee. Goal kick to the Eagles.
13, 17, 26, 16 left. Got 2, 5.
Morales to send it along.
Anyone's guess.
You want me to just name off who's out there for you?
Yeah.
Along to the midfield is Perez. Beck gets it up, intercepted there by Copa. Great job there. Copa comes back, gets it. Great move and is fouled. Great ability there and work by Copa. He's done a tremendous job along the left side for MACU this afternoon. Now into the midfield and back. The sub, Alderson, gets it forward. Aaron Marquez along the right. The Evangel sub. Now back to Singh. Sharp. To the left of Wiesman. Sent forward by Castron. Tries to get Copa, but is not successful as number 4, Bautista, gets it. Out of play now to the Eagles for a throw-in. Bautista will take it. Sends along the right to Heckman. Back to Bautista now. Casteron, great spin move around and is fouled by Bautista. Great skill and ability there by Casteron to try to get it forward. Bautista had no option but to grab him. Wiesman to Casteron. Sends it along the right to Liddell. Liddell inside the cross. Saved right at the keeper. That was Aaron Marquez with the cross inside the box. Saved by Morales. He had a man inside, but the ball was just crossed right to the keeper. And now we have a foul against the Eagles. Alderson goes to Casteron. Wiesman out to Durjic. Alderman gets back to the keeper, Sedell. Eagles try to keep pressure against the MACU back line. Ball goes out forward to Marquez. Too strong. Eagles now back to the keeper, Morales. Casteron, great skill right there to collect the ball. Shot goes away by Copa and is saved by Morales. Copa with a tremendous effort, about 35 yards out, just straight at the keeper, and Morales with quick instincts to get it out of play. Corner to the Evangels now. Looks like Castrojón. Castrojón now with the corner in swinging. Goes along the far post, headed back by the Eagles. Now out of the box and cleared. Wiesman coming up to collect. Goes to Castrojón. Eagles trying to get an offsides out there. Castrojón goes into the box. Slips it to Copa. Copa has it. Shoots and wide. Copa just received it there right wide open. Just couldn't collect it and get it down to have a good shot on goal, and slips wide. 3-0 now. Still the score. Into the 69th minute. And we have an Eagles player down. That's number 4, Brian Bautista. We will have a substitution. Number 18, Luis Torres, coming on for number 4, Bautista. numerous players on the field now trying to get stretched out in those early season cramps, trying to get their fitness together.
Somebody else sub in? Oh, yeah, who's that guy?
Looks like Wiesman along the right is trying to get some attention from his teammate, getting some cramps out. Also, that's also number 12, Dante Luz, getting some help too. Substitutions for MACU, number 17 coming on, Arthur De Souza. Also number 24, Josu Alnes. Send along now. Along the attack is Marquez. Sends a cross high over the goal. Out for a goal kick. Morales now to send it away. Headed from the Eagles. Possession to the Evangels. Sadell. Now to Wiesman. On to the new sub. 17 De Souza. Eagles headed forward. Number 10, Austin Beck, sends it along the right to number 5. The cross headed away by Alderman. Tremendous work there by the MACU defense to get back. Now on the transition, number 25, Marquez, sends it forward along the right. Number 13, Durgic, cuts inside. Cesar to the left. To De Souza to Durcic. Trying to get around a defender. Tries to cut inside the box. And the Eagles kick it out for a MACU throw-in. Mid-America still in control of this match this afternoon. Throw in. The cross inside the box. Unsuccessful. Eagles kick it out to the midfield. Alderman, the header, back to Wiesman. Wiesman sends it along to the right. Intercepted there. Foul on the play from Liddell for MACU. Just inside the center circle. Coming up now in the 72nd minute. Long ball controlled by MACU going forward. That's Alanis trying to get past the defender. Does not. Goes right to Castrejón. Castrejón gets past the defender. Tries to get the run around. Sliding tackle there. Goes out. Throw in to MACU. Great work there by Castrejón to gain control. Cesar now. Taken away along the right side. That's number 10, Beck. Tries to send it forward. Keeper comes out. Sadell. No foul on the play. That's number 2, Heckman. Trying to get it right there. Sadell comes dangerously out of the box to try to send it away and clashes with number 2, Heckman. No foul given right there. Very fortunate for the keeper, Siddell. Now along the right side, Sing Sharp tries to find a runner. Miscommunication right there. The Eagles back line sends it out to midfield. Goes back to Siddell. Sends the long ball. Controlling it right there is 10 Beck, but he is fouled by Castron. Free kick to Texarkana. Three 0 our score. Free kick from Beck goes inside the box, headed away by Vishman. A clash along the right there from Beck and number 24, Alanis. Foul given now. Free kick just outside the box for the Eagles. It'll be Beck again. Beck out of Fort Worth, Texas. One of the better players on the pitch this afternoon for Texarkana. He will send the long ball in to the left side of the box. The referee blows a whistle. Looks like play wasn't ready yet, so we will try again. Beck again. A low runner. Goes to the left side of the box. Missed there by 2 Eagles players. And slides away, fortunately, for the Evangels. That was very dangerous ball. A low runner right into the box. Just none of the runners could connect there. Mid-America now trying to keep their clean sheet intact. Close call on that last one. Now Cesar goes to Castrone. Spins, sends it along to Alderson. Very close pass there. Sing Sharp goes along the right to Liddell. Now back to Sing Sharp. Sing Sharp sends a long ball down the left-hand wing down to Alanis, who collects it, tries to get past the defender. And Alanis with the foul. Correction. Offside is the call on Alanis. Into the defensive third for MACU, Vishaman and number 2, Heckman, getting into it. A little shoving match going on. Foul on the play, so it will go free kick to the Evangels. Beishman now to the Londoner, Alderson. Long ball sent back to the back line. Vishman with a great play. Durcic now. Back to Vishman. Tries to send the pass along the left wing to D'Souza. Too far. And now for a goal kick. Great idea there from Vishman to send it along D'Souza on the play. Just a little too strong. Substitutions now. 12 and 14. That's Luz and Spuradio. Off goes 13, Durcic. And it looks like number 17, D'Souza. Yep, D'Souza. Mid-America trying to see things out this afternoon with a clean sheet. Sent along toward the middle now. Number 24, Burdeo. Back to Beck. Kicks it out of play. Throw in to the Evangels. Home opener so far for the Evangels going pretty well. Trying to move their record to 2-0 for the season. Correction, 1-0. Back to Vishman. Now to Alderson. Sends it back to the keeper, Sedell. Vishman. Dangerous move right there. Close to the box. Goes to Sing Sharp. Finally gets it along the wing. Going forward, that's 15, Liddell. Tries to get it to Marquez. To no avail. And out for an Eagles throw. Foul on the play. Looks like Marquez got a boot on the defender there. That's number 8, Dylan Beck, coming up in pain. Looks like card given out. That will be number 25, Marquez, with the caution. 2 yellows in the game for the Evangels. Sent along now, along the right for the Eagles. Kicked out of play for a MACU throw-in. Vishman now and Alderson. Sedell to Sing Sharp, back to Alderman. Marquez, Sing Sharp, long ball from Sing Sharp. Gets it out on the left flank to Luz, who collects, tries to get past the defender inside the box, unsuccessful, goes out to 24 and into the net from the cross of Alanis. That's number 15, Seth Liddell, on the goal. Tremendous play there by the Evangels as Sing Sharp sends along Alanis to the left. Cuts inside the box, gets the cross in to Liddell, wide open, unmarked, and heads it past the keeper for the 4th goal this afternoon for the Evangels.
That MACU goal was scored by Seth Liddell.
Right around the 82nd minute. 81st, 82nd minute of today's contest. Seth Liddell puts the 4th goal in for the Evangels. Down to the midfield, number 5, Harris for the Eagles. Tries to send it along. Vieshman with the header. Alderson gains control. Tries to send it to Lannis. Seeing Sharp now. Tremendous play inside the midfield from Sing Sharp this afternoon. MACU really having control of things, as head coach Mitchell Sowerby wanted to have. Out of play to the Evangels. Seth Liddell, the goal scorer, will throw. Back to Alderson. Fouled on the play. That was number 2, Heckman, who's trying to get into it earlier with Vieshman. All into the midfield now. That's Harris getting past Castrone. Tries to send it to Heckman, number 2, and he looks to be offsides, and that is the call. The linesman's flag is up. Offsides on the Eagles. Harris for Texarkana is down. Tried to get the cross in. It looks like he came up lame with his hamstring issue. Grabbing for the under part of his leg. Looks to be a hamstring problem. And we will get a substitution. I imagine he'll go along the sideline to get out of play and not go all the way across trying to walk to the bench. Coming on now is number 20. That's Juan Rosas. Number 5, Harris out. Out into the middle third is Cesar, who's had a tremendous afternoon. Offsides on the play. Now coming into the 84th minute. Mid-America with a 4-goal advantage. Trying to see things out this afternoon. Along the left-hand wing. Out of play for a MACU throw-in. Now into the midfield, number 10, Beck gets past the defender. Number 12, Luz is there to clear. Sent all the way to the back to the keeper, Morales. An all-around tremendous performance here for the Evangels in their home opener, as they will be on track to go to 1-0 for the season and keep their success going from last year, where they had a brilliant season. Alderman now. Sent up forward, right back to him. Liddell tries to get forward, now back to Alderman. Greaves. Sing Sharp, Alderman, and he is fouled. Correction, Alderson, sorry. Beg your pardon there. Fishman Now sent forward to Spur and Dio. Now Greaves trying to find someone, goes to Sing Sharp. Sing Sharp goes out to the left wing. Out to Luz, back to Sing Sharp, who is fouled. Phineas Pop, the Eagles player, with the foul. Substitutions coming on. Castrojón, who's been a workhorse this afternoon, will be making his way off. Tremendous work for him this afternoon. Coming on now, number 25, Aaron Marquez. Sing Sharp to take the free kick. Just about 40 yards out. Ball sent to the box, over the goal, for an Eagles goal kick. Now coming into the 87th minute. Dylan Beck sends the ball long, out of play. Deflected out by Greaves. Eagles throw in. Now going forward. Spurindio tried to get into the box, was unsuccessful. Gets past the defender now. Alanis to Sing Sharp. Marquez, Sing Sharp. Fisherman now. Sends it up to Spurindio. Gets past the first man, can't the second. Phineas Pop now up forward to Austin Beck. Tries to get it, link up with Dylan Williams and cannot. Out of play for a MACU throw. Sing Sharp now. Moving play along to the right. Going forward is Durcic. Eagles send it out of play for a MACU throw. Out of play. Eagles with the throw. A reminder, Evangel fans, to join the MACU soccer team, men's team, for their next contest here at Evangel Field on Saturday, October 3rd, as they will host Bellevue out of Nebraska. That's Saturday, October 3rd, with the kick at 3:30. Inside the MACU box. Foul on the play. And it looks like Vishman is the hurt Evangel. It looks to be, yes, it looks to be a cramp now, with Alderman trying to stretch Vishman's leg out. First official game for the Evangels. Fitness is always a key to the starting up the season. And MACU trying to see this thing out and go 1-0. Now into the final minute. Fishman has to go to the touch line and until the ball is kicked back in play. Now going forward is Liddell. Goes out of play. Eagles throw. Going forward now, Sing Sharp clears. Alderman. Eagles gain back possession. Sing Sharp is right there again. Oh, mistake by the keeper, Siddell. Number 2, Heckman was right there. Almost a really bad mistake there, right at the final whistle. But Mid-America are the victors today with the final score 4-0.
And that's your ball game with the final score. Your Mid-America Christian Evangels 4, Texas A&M-Texarkana 0.
Tremendous work today by the Evangels. Mitchell Sowerby's team goes to 1-0 on the season with their home opener this afternoon. We will have the final stats for today's game. Stick around. You're listening to MACU Soccer here on MACUathletics.com. Andrew Shepard here, back at Evangel Field for today's final stats. Final score today. The Evangels on top by the score of 4-0. The first goal scorer this afternoon was early in the contest by Rodrigo Albuquerque in the first minute of play. Got a ball along the left side of the box and slotted it right in for the first goal to go up 1-0. Then, into the 23rd minute, Luan Cesar gets on the score sheet with a tremendous cross from Rodrigo Albuquerque to slot it right in for the 2-goal advantage. Then right along into the second half, Rodrigo Albuquerque gets his brace during the 56th minute with the assist going from Indri Copa and also Luan Cesar as well. And then right along into the 81st minute with his first goal of the season was Seth Liddell right inside the box. A tremendous cross that came in, slotted it home, and that put the Evangels up 4-0. And that's how our final score is today against Texas A&M-Texarkana. Stats today: fouls 14 apiece for each team. Corners, Mid-America had 5, the Eagles 1. Keepers for this afternoon: for MACU, Juan Siddell with 1 save on the day. Texas A&M Texarkana started off today with Jonathan Fitter in goal. He had 4 saves, 2 goals put past him. And then on to the second half was Sergio Morales, who had 1 save and 2 goals allowed. And those were your final stats for this afternoon. MACU goes to 1-0 on the season after their scrimmage with Bacone, which does not officially count on the record books. So with their home opener and win this afternoon, the Evangels go to 1-0, and they will be taking on it was Bellevue, Nebraska. They're in Nebraska. That's October 3rd, Saturday, at 3:30. Please be sure to join us here at Evangel Field on Saturday, October 3rd. That's next Saturday, as the Evangels look to go to 2-0 on the season. Also, be sure to check out the women's team as well, as they were dominant this afternoon before the men's game with 10 goals put in, 8 in the second half. Very exciting play from the Lady Evangels. All right, now to join us, we have the head coach of the men's team, Mitchell Sowerby. Mitchell, great job this afternoon. Tell me about what you saw out there that you can try to improve on as you progress along into the season.
Well, yeah, first of all, I mean, it's very, very exciting, very nice to be able to get back on the field, especially after so many months off and not being able to play games. And I mean, whenever you score 4 goals and you don't concede a goal, there's always a lot of positives to take from that. But we just spoke with the team there. I mean, 4 goals, clean sheet, but we know we can be better. So we're excited to keep growing. But yeah, very exciting to be back on the field. Feels like our season's definitely started right now.
Yeah, and you said, yeah, clean sheet this afternoon. Your back four was pretty dominant and stayed in control, which was one of the keys that you had mentioned throughout the game and trying to keep the tempo there. Can you just go into a little bit more about how your back four performed this afternoon?
Yeah, so I mean, I thought the back four did very well. I mean, the first half they were causing a few problems, but we never really gave up any dangerous chances. So we always felt like we're in control of the game. We had a unique back four together. Wasn't the same group we had last year. And then second half, obviously with Deju getting injured there with a collision, we had to move some pieces. So to come out of there with a clean sheet and not really give up many chances that scared us is exciting and tells us that we're organised and disciplined.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk today about one of your key players that you had mentioned going into the season, and that was Rodrigo Albuquerque, and he got on to a tremendous start to the season with his brace and also a few assists to go as well. Speak a little bit about him, if you could.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very talented player. He's very exciting to watch. Creates a lot, causes a lot of danger for the opposition. Has some great players around him that understand his strengths and want to give him the ball and want to help him. But nice for him to get off the mark today in good style. And obviously he didn't play as many minutes as he would have liked and that we would have liked. So to do what he did in that time frame is exciting, and it's promising for the season as we move forward.
Yeah, and also another one that I stuck out to me was number 20, Sing Sharp in the midfield. He seemed to control it pretty well, especially after that first caution that he got early on into the game.
Yeah, and he's a new player that's just come in this year, so we're definitely excited for him. And he's a young player with 3 years remaining, just a sophomore, and we're an older team, so he's got tons of potential. But after that first yellow card early, we were a little bit worried as well. But he was great in there. He sat in next to Carlos. Carlos is a senior, understands the game, and they did incredible together today.
The Evangels this afternoon, 4-0 victors against Texas A&M-Texarkana. Mitchell Sowerby, thank you very much for your time, Coach.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that was Mitchell Sowerby for today's game. We thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Again, please be sure to come out to Evangel Field next Saturday, October 3rd, as the men's team will be taking on Bellevue University at 3:30. Also, be sure to join the Lady Evangels as they will take on Arizona Christian on October 8th. That's a Thursday. October 8th, as they will host Arizona Christian. That contest will start at 1 p.m. We thank you once again for joining us this afternoon. This is Andrew Shepard on the call. Thank you very much again for joining us. Have a great day, and go Evangels.